Exciting because, again, they've had a lot of time now to practice. They didn't have their full roster until halfway through spring, but with this break after the split, you get a lot of time to kind of like get your cards in order. And the problem with Suning has never been individual talent, right? When you have names like Sword Art, Aim, is not exactly a hyper carry, but you're definitely more of a late game oriented champion. You want those 3 and 4 item marks to come in before you're doing a ton of damage.
Teach him, you said if he goes 0-2, he's in trouble. Well, he's already caught out. Blast Gun keeps him safe, but had to use his flash very early on, and now the late invade for Suning going to pay off.
That's massive because one of the early combos you want to see, which, to be fair, Angel did take cleanse this matchup, but typically with the Pantheon, is about that flash stun setting up for that echo kill early on. Marvin's all about getting off those early ganks, the level 2 gank, especially famous. Echo, typically you really want to get past that first clear.
He's been found out during the jungle, and he's not just going to get off that first clear. Already down to half HP here. SofM not going to chase for it. He realizes that Jomong and Missing were on the way. But SofM keeping his jungle alive. This is going to lead to a 3-buff.
Exactly. And Echo, like a lot of AP junglers, is really reliant on their AP jungle item before they can actually start clearing the camps very healthy.
I don't know what Beisheng expected here. He knew SofM was there. He knew he can't fight him. I'm not sure why he immediately stopped.
We actually saw in the mid lane, Angel was aggressively using his mana pool to keep the push in mid lane to make sure that SofM can kind of do whatever he wanted.
SofM is completely dominating the jungle matchup right now. Beisheng is desperate for anything. He's been 3-buffed already. Well, not that the red buff's been picked up yet, but it will be. And SofM also getting both of the Scuttle Crabs.
Echo's a champion who needs his jungle item before he starts becoming relevant, and SofM is making sure he's not getting there.
He's absolutely not. Here we go. Gravitum coming on through. Huang could be rooted up here, but they're just going to go for Sword Art. Flash comes out after the ignites. There's a nice hook. Eclipse is on cooldown. No damage, though. There was no mana available. SofM pushed away as Teachermars run down.
So WE typically would want to create a pick with the combination of Echo plus Pantheon and then try to create some kind of numbers advantage fight. If we do get a straight up early game 4v4 or 5v5, I would expect Suning to win out.
So it's more of a skirmish for WE, full-on team fight from the side of Suning.
Exactly.
We'll see if Suning are going to be able to orchestrate that, but that is one of those things that when it comes to the LPL, quite often the team fights aren't that tidy.
True, and to be fair for WE, their comp will scale up into a very strong, full-on 5v5 threat. Once Beisheng does get some items, Jomong, gets that 2-3 item spike for the affiliate. Going to be the one to start Herald.
Yeah, he's just going to start this one off. But I think as well, reading the back timings right here, because they saw that Angel has left the base. They saw SofM. I don't know if they saw SofM recall, but maybe had the timings down. Because there's nobody here to answer from Suning.
No, and Suning aren't even going to be able to answer that much in the bottom side. Jomong not even really losing out on any waves. Sure, maybe Suning's bot lane can get one plate, but WE's bot lane's already back. So WE lost nothing, just a net gain.
Yeah, when you consider that the Herald is inevitably going to get a couple of plates at least, and maybe they can find a fight onto Bin here. Flashes over the wall, goes straight on towards Beisheng, but he's going to get slowed on down here with the Z-Drive, gets stunned up by Teachermar, who flew across the map. Gets over the wall, there's a flash to follow it up though, and Teachermar with first blood.
Yeah, WE using that pressure from mid, just saying, hey, actually giving up a wave, which isn't too big of a deal since you do pick up the kill, and you're probably going to guarantee first turret right now since Bin doesn't even have TP up. I like that WE moved their bot lane as well so they weren't under any threat of getting dove, and Suning have just done nothing so far.
Oh no, Sword Art! No! Oh, it does a full yellow star underneath the tower. In the meantime, his map is falling apart on the top side.
And again, Suning needed to be the team forcing these early skirmishes, and we didn't see them use their topside pressure. We didn't see them look mid despite Teachermar having no flash. I guess Angel was constantly pushing him in, so they were more trying to play around the enemy jungle, but this is exactly what you're talking about from the other day, where Suning... And I would expect Beisheng to just kind of shadow, make sure Teachermar can get the pressure, and then you move down together. Teachermar can always threaten with that ultimate. It does seem like they overcommitted a bit too much because they probably should have been able to take this dragon.
Angel's going to be in trouble here, though. They've got the parallel convergence, doesn't quite get the stun. That means they're not going to go for this one. They're on Sword Art instead. The CC chain is absurd. And Jomong blasts him with the ult.
And that's the exact play we want to see, Munchables. A bit late. It would have been nice if they didn't give over the dragon to Suning, but still, you pick up what you want.
HUÁNG just used his bullet time to clear away the
next Rift Herald come up, and you would just expect that WE can probably just take it for free, but we want to see SofM start challenging.
Oh, they're on to... Oh, no, he failed the flash and... He failed the flag and drag. BeiSheng gets the kill. Had to flash and still goes down.
Well, now they're going to get this next Rift Herald 100% for free.
Yeah.
And now SofM going to have no targets they can attack on the map.
This is where things start to become difficult for SofM, because now we're getting to the point where the Ludens and the boots are through there for Syndra. You got the Essence Reaver on Misfortune. We need to start to see those items have an impact, because later on in the game, it takes a while before you can really, really have an impact unless they play into.
And the problem, too, is since we do have a Syndra against the Pantheon.
Oh, Morgan could be in trouble here. Flashes the death sentence. We'll be okay. And that just means that bot lane tower will go the way of SofM. That's the second tower of the game.
Yep, so SofM finally going to pick one up, but still WE feel great with this and just constantly attacking this top side.
And BeiSheng might have bitten off more. You're a prophet, Lyric. Here we go. Teleport, though, from Bin. He's moving down towards the bottom side of the map. I think he's going to be too late, though. SofM trying to get in. They're going to engage straight onto him and take him down. Kill over to Leona. Dragon goes the way of WE, and HUÁNG just desperately trying to do anything. Sword Art now the target. Bin has finally arrived, but it's too late. He's in, but it's... I mean, there's nothing you can do about this one. Angel's going to fall, and Bin just has to pick up the pieces. Gets one onto missing, but now they're going to chase him down. One more auto, and JoeMeung is massive.
Yeah, and this game's actually going by quite fast because you can't just do nothing in the face of WE. WE are going to keep pushing the pace, they're going to take the objectives, and they're going to create the fights.
This is why I love watching WE, because as soon as they have the opportunity, they will force the issue and they will punish you if you misstep. Now,
this
BeiSheng is doing to SofM what SofM did to BeiSheng earlier on in the game.
Oh, and Bin is Bin's lifting a pretty tough place.
Would you say he's heading back towards the trash? Is
he's
that where we're
back
going
towards
with this one? Oh no, Bin. There's nowhere to run. He is inevitably going to go down. Goes for the Dominus. He'll try and do some damage, but ultimately, even if you get onto BeiSheng, Chrono Break exists.
Pretty much every minute while SofM doing nothing. And we're not saying it's impossible for SofM. We're just saying they need to pray to the universe or something that WE just kind of gives up.
They need a greater power to intervene at this point. But so far, the greater power has been the Starfall from TEACHER. He sees you out of position. He doesn't care where his team is. He's going to go in. Another one comes down. SofM actually gets away, but the Ignite is there. No, it's not. It fell off. He survives. But it doesn't matter. Yeah. The Baron with a way WE.
You were kind of building that up like it would lead to something, but...
Well, Bin has actually done a lot of damage that takes out BeiSheng. That's one kill for himself. It's going to be a 1-for-1 in the end. Which ultimately, when WE has Baron, I think you take that.
Maybe the greater power's coming. Maybe it keeps going.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not going to keep going. But
it's not really a way for them to follow up.
No. The sad thing is again, from the side of SofM,
all the way to the back teeth. They've got the last whisper there. There's no way you ever get onto JoeMeung here.
What? What?
Hang on. TEACHER can quite happily go for this 1v1 because Morgan's on his way as well. Bin in a bit of a tricky situation. Has his flash. The rest of his team, though, in the meantime, trying to make something else happen on the map. Morgan gets the ult over the wall. Flash from Bin. TEACHER is actually pretty low on this one, and Bin's found himself a kill. 2v1. Oh, can he get the teleport off? He's going to do it. Oh, JoeMeung gets the kill by the skin of his teeth.
Okay, he might have gone down, but still, that was pretty beautiful coming out from Bin. The game looks pretty dicey, but nice to find those confidence plays when you can.
And look, that's opened up the map for them to get at least one turret in the mid lane. They are going to have to trade it, though. This is still very much going to go in favor of WE. But hey, props to Bin.
I'm just saying, we're getting so excited over this one little small play that doesn't surmount to anything because, again, it's something. We haven't seen much from SofM this game, so we'll take anything at this point.
And also, I was excited to see Bin this game. I was excited to see Bin versus Morgan. We didn't see that. We saw Bin versus TEACHER, and he won it out.
It's a utility champion at this point.
TEACHER wants a bit of revenge here. He's going to chase Bin down, and Bin knows there's nothing to do. The Lantern, though, from Sword Art keeps him safe, pulls him away.
At this point for WE, you just play through two lanes. You already have the inhibitor in top side. You can have TEACHER. It doesn't even matter which setup you go for necessarily. You can have TEACHER and BeiSheng hovering mid or bot and just go for the other. I do like that they're playing more around bot.
Feels like JoeMeung has permanent Infernum. I feel like I've never seen him without Infernum this game. Look at the damage he does to the tower. Already half of the tower's health gone. This is without Baron, by the way. They just walk up with 1 minion wave, and that's the damage they can do.
And going back to saying I like them playing around bot, it's because if they can open up that bot lane turret, it just puts even more pressure on Suning if WE go for a Baron play.
We are getting to the point, though, where Suning have to make something happen. As Bin moves back over towards the team here, we could see a potentially final fight of the game, unless Suning can make something magical.
This is where you go for the, like, game when their composition was strong.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's not a ton of pieces to come together at this stage, it feels like, especially when you look at the gold lead. But now, here's the opportunity. SofM trying to make his way in. He's going to look for a way onto Missing here. Gets hooked up. Eclipse, though, Missing is real tanky. And with the ultimates coming on through, Bin just can't do anything. Actually stays alive, and now he's on to Teach Him Art as well. Knock up from Morgan. Bullet time over 3 of them, and Teach Him Art falls. Maybe this is the fight. Maybe Suning have found it. In with the Cataclysm. HUÁNFENG's here. Morgan's going to fall as well. And Suning, the Baron, is still alive. Missing has nothing. Jomung's nearly dead.
Munchables, the higher power is showing up. Suning pretty much getting the fight they wanted, which is really weird because WE did peel off the Baron altogether, but they didn't all commit to the fight. All coming in at different angles gave Suning the room to work with.
He's got to sever him here. Jomung could make this happen alongside Beisheng. Chrono Break still available. 4,000 on the Baron. Stun comes through. Angel shows up. That's exactly what I was asking for. Now 2K on the Baron. In goes Beisheng, but it's taken by SofM. Kill onto the Echo. And suddenly, Suning looking great. SofM stopped from recalling here. No! HUÁNFENG! He stole the lantern away from SofM. I think he could have finished his recall. He still had his flash.
Yeah, HUÁNFENG, a bit of a mistake there.
Scumbag.
Superior scaling.
I'm going to have to eat my words here because I said there was not going to be that many more dragons, but with a fight like that for Suning, maybe the game goes on, and maybe WE need these drakes. Even tankier, he's going to be even more difficult to deal with. He's getting ready to teleport.
Yep, he's looking for a TP. They had a chance.
Oh no, what a pick! HUÁNFENG goes down! And the TP's not going to save you now in onto Sword Art. Nice play from him, but the box cannot get you out of this one. Double kill for Jomung. Oh, and after that miracle fight, it's all gone wrong for Suning. Just a slight misposition, and it's all over.
They had a small window where Teacher was showing top, didn't have his TP up. They could have tried to force something, but Jomung and Morgan doing great to find that pick, and especially Jomung because he's a player you look at and still think, okay, he's had great moments, but is he going to become one of these greats? And if he could have good performances, right, you can't look down on him anymore.
This is a great performance. 9-0-4. Just got himself a triple kill during that last fight. And now, this is the victory lap for WE. Still a couple of death timers on the go. SofM goes in. He knows that this is all but done. They don't care about SofM. They're straight on towards the Nexus. This could have been a mistake. Respawns are coming on through, but the Nexus is so low. They are going to finish it off in the end. WE take game 1.
WE just doing exactly what we've known them for. They've played out this composition many times before. A lot of signature champions across